Hi dear students, welcome back to the maths class. In our previous class, we solved one 5 marks question. In this class also, we are going to discuss about 5 marks question that it is also the question for 5 marks. This question is also will be very lengthy. See the question. The coefficient of 3 consecutive terms in the expansion of 1 plus a whole power n are in the ratio 1:7:42. Find n and r. Here we have to find the values of n and r. He given that the coefficient of 3 consecutive terms in the ratio 1:7:42. By using the coefficient of 3 consecutive terms, we have to find the values of n and r. If you compare this question with the previous question, in the previous question he given that 4th term, 5th term, 6th term, right? Sorry, 3rd, 2nd term, 3rd term, 4th term he given. But here he given that coefficient of 3 consecutive terms in the expansion of in the ratio 1:7:42 he is given. Okay. Now, since generally we will take the coefficient of 3 consecutive terms will be NCR minus 1, NCR minus 1, NCR minus NCR minus 2, NCR minus 1, NCR be the coefficient of 3 consecutive terms. Respectively. Generally I am taking NCR minus 2, NCR minus 1, NCR. So here I am taking the coefficients of 3 consecutive terms. If you want to know more about the coefficients of 3 consecutive terms, you can find out by using the concept of finding the coefficients. In our previous classes, we learned that finding the coefficients of the given expansion. If you want to know the coefficients of 3 consecutive terms, you can apply the previous concept. Here I am not going to apply directly, I just written. Generally we will take NCR minus 2, NCR minus 1, NCR. NCR minus 2, NCR minus 1, NCR generally we will take. So directly I just taken. If you want to know more about the coefficients, you can find out by using the previous concept what we have learned in our previous classes. You can see the previous classes that the topic related to finding the coefficients of the particular expansion. Okay, he given that the coefficient of 3 consecutive terms are in the ratio 1:7:42. So these three are the 3 coefficients. NCR minus 2 is to NCR minus 1 is to NCR equals to 1:7:42. 1:7:42. This is what he given. Now NCR minus 2 equals to 1. Next NCR minus 1 equals to 7. NCR equals to 42. Okay. Now let us simplify this by using the previous concept. NCR minus 2 by using the formula NCR n factorial divided by r minus 2 r minus 2 factorial into n minus of, okay, these things we will simplify in the next steps. These things we will simplify in the next step. Before that, let us consider this equation number 1. It will be second equation. This will be third equation. These things we have to simplify. If you want to simplify here itself, you can simplify. Better we will simplify in the next step onwards. Okay. Now, you just see the previous problem. There what we have done, in our previous problem, we done that second equation by first equation. After that, third equation by second equation. Just we divided, right? Here also we will apply the same concept. Equation 2 by equation 1. Second equation divided by first equation. Second by first. So second equation NCR minus 1 divided by NCR minus 2. NCR minus 2 equals to 7 by 1. Equals to 7 divided by 1. Second equation divided by first equation. NCR by NCR minus 2 equals to 7 divided by 1. Okay. Next. So NCR minus 1. How you are going to simplify? Equals to 7. 7 by 1 is 7. So NCR minus 1. N factorial divided by R minus 1 factorial. R minus 1 factorial into N minus of R minus 1. N minus R minus into minus 1 is plus 1 into 1 factorial. See, by using this formula, which formula? NCR formula. NCR equals to N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R factorial. By using this, NCR minus 1 equals to N factorial divided by, in place of R we have R minus 1 factorial into N minus of R minus 1 factorial. So N minus of R minus 1 factorial minus R minus into minus 1 is plus 1. So plus 1 factorial. Understand? Similarly, in the denominator we will have NCR minus 2. How to write NCR minus 2? N factorial divided by R minus 2 factorial into N minus of R minus 2. Minus of R minus 2 factorial. Okay. By using the formula NCR. In the denominator, NCR minus 2, that N factorial divided by R minus 2 factorial into N minus of minus R minus into minus is plus 2 factorial. Now N factorial will get cancelled. N factorial will get cancelled. Next implies in the numerator, okay, in the numerator we will have 1 divided by R minus 1 factorial into N minus R plus 1 factorial whole divided by, it is what? Numerator part. Next, in the denominator, 1 divided by R minus 2 factorial into N minus R plus 2. N minus R plus 2 factorial equals to 7. Next, if we send this to the right side, it will be multiplies. How? 1 divided by R minus 1 factorial into N minus R plus 1 factorial equals to 7 divided by, we are sending this denominator to the right, it will multiplies like 7 divided by R minus 2 factorial into N minus R plus 2 factorial. N minus R plus 2 factorial. Okay. Now, so 1 divided by r minus 1 factorial. R minus 1 factorial is also can be written as r minus 1, r minus 2 factorial. R minus 1 factorial is also can be written as, see, by using the factorial notation, r minus 1 factorial is also can be written as r minus 1 into r minus 2 factorial. Okay. Similarly, you just keep it as it is, n minus r plus 1 factorial equals to, I simplified this r minus 1 factorial to r minus 1 into r minus 2 factorial, because in the right hand side we will have r minus 2 factorial. It will get cancelled. It will get cancelled. Okay, we have to simplify, we have to eliminate the factorial notation. We have to eliminate the factorial notation. Now, 7 minus r plus 2 factorial is also can be written as 7 minus r plus 2 factorial is also can be written as n minus r plus 2 into n minus r plus 1 factorial. These things we already learned in our previous chapter. So n minus r plus 2 into n minus r plus 1 factorial. Okay, so n minus r plus 1 factorial, n minus r plus 1 factorial will get cancelled, r minus 2 factorial will get cancelled. Next, so 1 divided by remaining n minus r equals to 7 divided by, in the denominator, 7 n minus r plus 2, n minus r plus 2. Okay, I already told you in the starting itself that it will be a very lengthy problem, so that I need one more sheet. I will just scroll down this sheet. If you want to make a screenshot, you can make, otherwise you can pause the video. In the next step onwards, I will not show this, I will not show you this sheet again and again, so that here itself you can copy to your notes. Simplification part is lengthy, that's it. Apart from that, everything is easy. Simplification part is lengthy. Okay. Okay, now I will move on to the next sheet. We need one more sheet for to solve this question. Okay. Now, here we will take the cross multiplication. Here we will take the cross multiplication. Then what we will get? N minus r plus 2 equals to 7 into r minus 1. 7 into r minus 1. Okay. Now, n minus r plus 2 equals to 7 into r is 7r minus 7. 7r minus 7. 7 minus r plus 2. 7 minus r plus 2 equals 7r minus 7. Now, take this 7r to the left side. Then it will be 7 minus 7r. If we take this 7r to the left side, it will be minus 7r. Minus 7r minus r is minus 8r. Plus, if we take this minus 7 to the left, that will be 2 plus 7 is 9 equals to 0. Call this as equation number 4 or A. Okay. Now, this result we found by dividing 2 by 1. This result, I mean the first equation, sorry, equation A we found by dividing second equation by first equation, isn't it? Second by first. Now we will do one more operation, that equation 3 by 2. Let us do one more operation, that 3 by 2, equation 3 by equation 2. Third equation by second equation. See the third equation what we have. I think already you noted down in your notebook. You just see the third and second equation. Third and second equation. third equation is NCR divided by second equation is NCR minus 1 equals to, right hand side what we will have, 42 by 7. So 7 ones are 7 6 are. Now here I am going to simplify in a better way. Before applying NCR and NCR minus 1 formula, we will do one small change, that 6 into 6 into, if you take this NCR to the right, it will multiply 6 into NCR minus 1. Okay. Now NCR formula is what? N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R factorial, isn't it? Equals to 6 into next n factorial divided by r minus 1 factorial into n minus of r minus 1 n minus r, minus into minus is plus 1 factorial. Okay. These steps may reduce some unnecessary steps, so that I am simplifying in this way only. So n factorial will get cancelled. In the next step, 1 divided by r factorial is also can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial. N minus r factorial, you can keep it as it is. We have to simplify this till factorial removes. I mean, we have to remove by using the simplification till factorial removed. Okay. So equals to 6 divided by r minus 1 factorial into n minus r plus 1, keep it as it is, n minus r factorial, by using the concept of factorial notation. See, n minus r plus 1 factorial is also equals to n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial. We are reducing one number, that's it, we are reducing 1. It is by the definition of factorial notation. About the factorial notation, I think already you learn in our previous chapter. That's what, permutations and combinations. Now r minus 1 factorial will get cancelled, n minus r will get cancelled. Okay, or n minus r factorial will get cancelled. Next, we will get 1 by r equals to 6 divided by n minus r plus 1. Now once again take the cross multiplication. Then n minus r plus 1 equals to 6r. Take these 6r's to the left, then n minus 7r plus 1 equals to 0. Call this as equation number B. If we solve equation A and B, we will get the value we will get the value n and r. Solving equations A and B, we get solving equations A and B. Now, so equation A is n minus 8r plus 9 equals to 0. Second equation, I mean equation B is what? N minus 7r plus 1 equals to 0. See, here we have the equation A. Next, if we divide equation 3 by 2, we will get one more equation. That's what? Equation B. Finally, if we solve A equation and B equation, we will get the values r and n. Let us change the signs, plus, minus. Now, n minus n will get cancelled. Now, minus 8r plus 7r is minus r. 9 minus 1 is 8 plus 8 equals to 0. Therefore, r equals to 8. Now, let us find the value of n. Substitute this r equals to, substituting substituting r equals to 8 in equation A or equation B. That's your wish. If you want to substitute r value in equation B, you can substitute. If you want to substitute r value in equation A, you can substitute. But n value doesn't change. Let us substitute r equals to 8 in equation A. Then we get, see the equation A, n minus 8r plus 9 equals to 0. In place of r, we have to substitute the value 8. N minus 8 into 8 is 64 plus 9 equals to 0. Then n equals to 55. N equals to 55. Therefore, n equals to 55, r equals to 8. Hence, it is the procedure to find the values of n and a. For to solve this question, we need to know the coefficients of 3 consecutive numbers. We need to find the coefficients of 3 consecutive numbers. Okay? Like this, we will have one more question. That question will be homework for you. Kindly make a note. We will have one more question. This question will be homework for you. This question is very similar to the previous question what we have solved now. The coefficients of r minus 1th, rth, r plus 1th terms in the expansion of x plus 1 whole power n or in the ratio 1:3:5. Find n and r. That's it. If you observe this question, if you compare this question with the previous question, in our previous question we will have the coefficient of 3 consecutive terms in the expansion, but he said that in this question particularly r minus 1th, rth and r plus 1th, whatever it may be, coefficients are same. Solution. First step will change. Like how? NC r minus 2, NC r minus 1, NC r are the coefficients of r minus 1th, rth, r plus 1th terms respectively. That's it. Given that NC r minus 2 is to NC r minus 1 is to NC r equals to 1:3:5. 1:3:5. That's it. So remaining things are same. It is a question homework for you. You need to change these two sentences, this sentence for this question in your notebook. Remaining things are same. You just see the previous question, you solve this question. Numbers are changes. In our previous problem, we will have 1:7:42. In this problem, we will have 1:3:5. That's it. Simplification part will changes. That's it. Everything, procedure and steps, everything will be same. So that this question will be homework for you. It is the question homework for you. Do this question at your home. See once again. Don't feel this question will be very lengthy. Simplification part is very lengthy, but procedure of this question is very simple. Procedure is very simple. Simplification is very lengthy. That simplification part is depends upon us. Okay, simplification part is depends upon us. Procedure is very simple. First equation, second equation, third equation. We have to divide second equation by first equation. Then we will get one more equation. We have to consider that equation as A, capital A. Next step, we have to divide third equation by second equation. Finally, we will get one more equation, equation B. In our hand, we will have equation A and equation B. By solving equation A and equation B, we will get the required values of N and R. That's it. Procedure is very simple, but simplification is very lengthy. If there is any if there is any minor mistake, the entire question, the entire solution will go wrong. So these kinds of questions depends upon simplification, so that in simplification part you have to perfect. Okay dear students, it is the class for today. In the next class we will discuss some model question paper. Some questions he has asked in our previous question papers, those questions we will solve. Hence it is a binomial theorem. Now binomial theorem chapter is over now. We finished, right? In the next class we will discuss some model question papers related to binomial theorem only. Okay dear students, hence it is a class for today. In the next class we will continue.